First things first, get a win over the Monarchs. Got it pretty comfortably. Talk about just kind of your thoughts on the win tonight.
They're a really good team. They have like a really good player, and a lot of them are really good. And so I think just coming out and respecting them as a team, and then kind of being confident in like what we can do, and I think that really helps us.
Obviously, their main scorer is number 2, Reese Murtaugh. She had a pretty big first half. I think in the second half she was held scoreless or maybe just got one bucket. How are you able to kind of lock in on her and game plan for her defensively?
Yeah. We know she's a good shooter. She is a phenomenal player. I think after she hit those threes, just kind of knowing, okay, like that's their main person. So if we can find her on defense and making sure she doesn't get a shot off, I think that will really help us.
And then I know you're a key player on this team, especially coming off the bench, kind of a sixth man on this team. How do you just kind of fit into that role? And how would you maybe describe your role yourself?
We have a lot of really good players on our team, and so if my role is to come off the bench, I'm going to give it my best shot. I was starting in the beginning of the season, and then because I had to miss for volleyball camp, Exeter stepped up, and she is doing a great job, and she earns it, and I think that we have 6 really great players, and we have a bench full of really great players, and so I think no matter who's starting, who's not starting, like coming in and just working as hard as you can.
And then I know for you, a lot of times the role that you play is maybe a bit more getting the rebounds, getting the steals, which you were able to do tonight. Tonight, scoring came for you a little bit. What did you see in terms of opportunities to score the ball?
I think just being confident. I think my team does a really good job of just making sure that they get confidence in me, and they make me feel very confident in my play. And sometimes I like to get them open. I think today they did a really good job of making sure, hey, you're good. You can go drive this ball, and we'll be there to cover you.
And then one final question. It's obviously a big win. It's a win over your rivals, and it's another win in this run of really good form. I think 14-2 since that 1-3 start. How are things working for you guys as a team, and how can you carry that in with, I think, 2 regular season games left?
Yeah, I think that we clicked in the beginning of the season was a little tough for us. You're still, a lot of us were coming from volleyball. Me, myself, I was coming from volleyball. We have a lot of multi-sport athletes, and so I think just kind of getting into the groove of, okay, it's basketball time, and building those connections. We have a lot of new people. We have some people that came back, and so it was a little different. A lot of people's roles were different, and so I think just kind of getting into the groove of things. And